Okay, Jack, so your first attempt at a higher tier paper, sorry, foundation tier paper. Let's see how you get on. Excellent start, full marks on the first page, well done. That is good, this is good but untidy. Make sure in the exam you use a pencil so that you can rub these things out rather than scribble them out. So that's good. That's good. Well done. Right. Ascending means smallest to largest. You've done it the wrong way around. You've done descending. And 7.12 is correct. So total for the page 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Take a look at how I explain that on the video clip. It's something that's you're going to be doing a lot of those. So if you get your head around it once, you'll always get it right. And as you can see, it usually carries 4 marks. That is right, so is that. P is correct, Q is correct, R is wrong. Okay, R needs to be a lot lower down. There's only one of those cards has got a value greater than 8. So 1 out of 6 is a smaller number than that. So you get 2 out of 3 for that. So 5 marks on that page. That's correct. 15 times 12 is not 110, but then you do correctly add on that, so you are going to get the 2 method marks for that. That's right, well done. So 5, 9 for the page. That is correct, so is that. That is right, well done. So with this one, the 3 decimal places are the 887. If you look at the next number along, it's smaller than 5, so it stays as 887. So what you're looking for there is 479.887. You need to develop a method for doing long multiplication. Okay, you've started to set that out correctly, but got in a knot with it. Take a look at how I've done it on the video clip and see if that method makes sense to you. That's right, well done. We'll go through that in class. 4, 6, 7 for the page. That is correct. The cube number is the number there that you get when you multiply a number by itself 3 times. So 3 times 3 times 3 is what you're looking for there, which is 27. 0.21, 1.18, and that's right, good. Here, without any evidence of how you have calculated those angles, you're not going to get any marks. Probability is out of 1, yes. You probably need to do a bit more than that. You probably need to say, and those add up to 1.1, or so it must be 0.8, not 0.9, something like that. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt with that one. Where are we? That is 115, good, but you then need to do a bit more work with it. That's a straight line, which means that must be 65. If that's 65, there you've got a Z angle, which means that that must be 65 too. Once you know that that's 65, there's another straight line. You can then work out Y, then you know 2 of the angles inside that triangle, so you can work out X. So you haven't done enough work there to earn any marks for that question. 4x equals, so what have we done here? Right, you've miswritten the question. It's 16, not plus 6. So that is right for what you've done, but then that is wrong, because to get the x on its own you have to divide by the 4. So for your answer it would be 2 over 4, or a half. So you got two mistakes there, one which is the transcript and then what you've done at the end. With this one, 7x equals 4 is correct, but it's not finished. You need x equals. So to get the x on its own, you've got to divide by 7. So again, you're not going to get full marks for that because you haven't finished it off. 11r plus 2 is correct. And for this one, the most common mistake of the day, minus times a minus is a plus. But for yours, it's correct. Correct, 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 incorrect. That should be 12.96. So for that one, you were going to earn 5 out of the 6 marks, which is good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 marks there, Jack. And then finally, that is right, but that is wrong. Then what you need to do from there, if you're dividing by a half, it isn't halving. Okay, if you're dividing by a half, what you need to do from there is get rid of that decimal underneath by multiplying by 10. But if you multiply the bottom by 10, you have to multiply the top by 10 as well, which adds another 0 to the top, which you've taken away from the one on the bottom. Okay, and if you do 120,000 divided by 5, you don't get 6,000. So 1 mark for your method. For that one. So for the whole paper then, Jack, you get 10, 18, 28, 33, 42, 49, 54, 55, 67, 68. That's really good. 68 is a absolutely safe grade C. So long as you can keep churning out your papers at that level, and when you go through that, I'm sure you'll see things like, oh yeah, I could have got that, I could have got that. Then that's a really strong start. Well done, Jack.